Hello, how are you? This is Blue Angel 777. My name is Pamela. Please like and subscribe. I have a different setting today because I am not where I usually record. I am in a hotel at Mystic Lake Casino in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm at the Mystic Lake Casino, owned and operated by the Shakopee Nation. It's a Sioux tribe, Midawakaton Sioux community. And I'm here for a couple days. My sister brought me here. She works here in the art department for the tribe. She is a potter, national known artist. And I'm here and celebrating early birthday that she has gifted me. So I want to do a quick read. Today is October the 2nd, 2024, and we had the solar eclipse. We're past that peak period. It's 4:24 p.m. Central Time. It hit Eastern at 2:48 p.m. So it Central Time, it was about 1:48 p.m. And I happened to be eating lunch with my sister in a diner, and they had an open ceiling and the sun was shining through right at the peak time, and it was pretty amazing. Unfortunately, we weren't able to see it like we were able to in April. South America area, Brazil, I believe, and Argentina area and all that, they were able to see it. The fire, the ring of fire, they called it. Rebirth energy, strong fire energy. But the solar eclipse was at 10 degrees alignment, conjunct Mercury at 11 degrees. And with this solar eclipse, with this new moon energy, is new beginnings and maintaining balance while we're in that transition. New upgrades, new choices, new life choices, new life changes, a life reset. And we're also working with the South Node at 6 degrees, ending and completing and closing out previous karmic cycles or life cycles from past lives or childhood. So a very strong reset energy. With Mercury and Libra, we're with balance because are able to work through or talk out or reconsider or consider choices that you might have made in the past and looking at them with more depth. With this solar eclipse, with this energetic release point, there comes through into the following months, up until the end of the year. Specifically, the next 2 weeks are still going to be pretty intense because we have an Aries full moon coming up on October 17th, which is going to be pretty fierce with Mars and Cancer ruling this. With this lunar eclipse that we've had, or excuse me, solar eclipse that we've had today, it's very intense. I'm super fatigued. It's conjunct a grand water trine with Venus ruling this solar eclipse that's in Scorpio. So it's strong death, rebirth energy, strong transformational energy, with Mars in Cancer, which is digging into family dynamics, healing, maybe from childhood or past relationships or family situations. And also, what's the other one? Venus is Scorpio, Mars in Cancer, and what is the other one? I can't think. We have Neptune in Pisces also. Oh, Saturn, excuse me. Saturn and Pisces. Saturn, Pisces, that's the grand trine. So if you looked at the chart, you can see the trinity of the 3 planets, and it's Venus, Mars, and Saturn. And that grand trine is very emotional with the Scorpio, Cancer, and Piscean energy. Okay, so with that being said, it's compromising. Or what is it? With this eclipse that's going to fold over in the next few months, is looking back at 10 degrees. The last time it was at 10 degrees in October was 2005, 19 years ago. What changed for you since then? Also late 2005, 2006. So looking back to late 2005, 2006, 19 years ago, it was at 10 degrees, the same alignment. Where were you then and where you are as far as making life changes and things like that? Um, and how are you looking into that timeline into now? How have you changed, and would you still make that same choice again? That's the question. Asking for you to come into a truer balance within yourself. Then might have been tainted by negative programming, immaturity, still tainted by, you know, that heavy energy around you, not able to see, not having the clarity, all of that. But as you come into the truer balance with yourself and your energy by being objective, what was out of balance then and overly compromised? What did you overly compromise? What did you allow to happen then that you wouldn't allow now due to evolution and evolving and healing, ascending? What would you do now? Like, well, how did you compromise yourself then into now? And I look at the phone and it's 606, which is balance and harmony, and being at your center point with that Trinity energy. And balance, 606 is a strong energy for this, as balance and harmony is being pulling in your center, getting connected and grounded and not compromising. What would you do for yourself as far as self-love? What did you give up on? I mean, it could be a simple thing as far as being with somebody in a relationship and they don't like your music, style of music, and you always listen to their style of music. I mean, you compromise yourself. It's a compromise. And that's a very simple choice. But I mean, it gets very in-depth from that. Or overly compromised. Okay. Which is your lower expression of Libra? Because working with the South Node is like evaluating yourself. The lower expression of Libra is compromising or allowing to be compromised, overly compromised. Libras don't like to be embarrassed. They don't like to be shamed. They don't like to, especially embarrassed, they don't like to argue. They don't like to get in confrontation. So they might compromise themselves by not speaking their truth, allowing people to walk all over them because they want to maintain the balance in the room, or not cause an outburst. You know, a under or lower expression of Libra would be if you tick them off, they do have a wrath that you would suffer from their mouth. They're very verbal and aggressive. Where have I not truly owned all of my energy into myself, into my partnerships, into my world? And how can I do that in a new way? What can you do differently? How would you handle yourself now compared to what you did then? As a younger person, me 20 years younger, how I was immature in a lot of ways and not so confident with myself at that time, or not so much self-loving. A lot of us were fight or flight mode or freeze or flight mode. And due to our healing, we're coming out of that energy where we're learning to use our voice and say no. Okay, so it's okay to say no. This newness part of the solar eclipse is coming in, this new you, and making decisions in more balanced way. It doesn't mean to the extreme one way, over compromising one way or this way or that way. It's meaning finding that balance and weighing the pros and cons and making a decision and vocalizing it. That's what it means. It's with this Mercury in Libra also. We have Mercury in Libra, we have the Sun in the Libra, we have Moon in Libra, we have the South Node in Libra, and then we have Lilith in Libra, which is coming up. With Venus and Scorpio ruling this whole solar eclipse, this transformation, Venus and Mars, which is in Cancer, are they the lovers of the zodiac, lovers of astrology? They are the divine masculine, divine feminine coming together emotionally, transformation and healing from childhood things from the past. Okay, with Venus and Scorpio at 11 degrees, the ruler of this is intense. You will feel her deeply. I'm feeling a lot of pain in my heart chakra. So we're a lot of breath work and doing healing in there. Venus and Scorpio. Scorpios are investigators. They get to the bottom and to the truth of things. They dig deep. They're very intuitive, very psychic. Maybe looking into something they never wanted to look at before, brushing things under the carpet, or suppressing it. One of the things that with Lilith and Libra energy, Lilith is a point in the universe. It's the furthest away. It's the darkest. It's the blackest. You can't see in front of you. That's what it is. It's not a planet. So Lilith is a point, and it being in Libra means what is hidden in that dark, hidden in the crevices or in the corners. It's coming to light. It's exposure of those things. Venus will give you the strength with her powerful intuitive abilities. Emotional senses are her passion, her intuitive senses. Okay. Dig into deep. Can we be courageous? Very intense power dynamics, controlled manipulations, intense emotions, deeper passions, deeper desires, and compassion to get to the bottom of it and really understanding it from a higher level. And I could see 1111. I'm seeing 1111 like crazy, 111 like crazy. On my trip here, it's a 5-hour drive. We took a very beautiful scenic route through La Crosse and along the Mississippi River, and saw about 10 beautiful, beautiful bald eagles. And I shared them on my TikTok and my spiritual page. I don't think I did. I will put it on my spiritual page on Facebook and my Instagram, ohahio777. And I'll do a clip on my YouTube with the eagle. But he stood there and allowed me to videotape him, and I got a good almost minute video of him. Very powerful, very confident, courageous. I mean, he was just sitting on that limb, not afraid of anything. And eagles have that direct line of communication. That bald eagle represents this Libra energy. It's the air element. Being able to take our prayers and our to the Creator is that direct line of communication. He's taking it up there. He's above the clouds, that eagle is. And okay, so I said I saw 10. It just hit me just now. This is at 10 degrees, 10-10. We're seeing a lot of 10-10 energy, ending of old, beginning of new. But I saw 10 bald eagles yesterday. I saw 2 beautiful cranes flying together. They mate for life. I saw crows flying together too. They mate for life. I saw a mother deer with 2 twins, baby deer, and nursing on her, getting that nourishment from her. That's part of this energy too with Venus, and then and that's the Empress in the cards. But the twins represent the twins, the masculine and the feminine also. And I was calculating numbers, and then I subtracted another number, had to do with some money that I'm paying or whatever. It came down to 144. My sister and I took a exit to go look at the lake and get closer up to see if we can see eagles up close. And the route was 144. I would look at something and the receipt was 144 with 1111 and then 111 down here. So it's really, now I look at it's 1331. Also, I'm getting the 1221, the strong mirroring energy. I got a picture. It looked like wings, angel wings in the clouds, and it reflected off the lake. And I was like, I told my sister, here is called Mirror Lake. And this is this mirroring energy. This so really strong energies. One of the things with Venus and Scorpio wants to know why. Researching, asking questions, investigating, wants to know, relationship patterns. Really looking into their old relationship patterns from then until now, how you are, looking into the parents, maybe, relationship patterns, and the veil is very thin. There's the clarity and incredible knowing that's coming in and seeing, allowing those old energies to fall away, acceptance. But this Venus and Scorpio is supported with the grand trine of cleansing with all this water. With Venus and Scorpio, Saturn and Pisces, and Mars and Cancer is the cosmic, I said that, the cosmic Venus and Mars is the cosmic lovers. This energy is bringing wisdom with The Mars is astrology is bringing the wisdom and the stability and supporting responsibility with the support of Saturn and Pisces, holding karma, the spiritual lessons, the deeper understanding of energies. Saturn is helping to flush out and clear away anything that is not meant to move forward. In this reset and upgrade, so that's the karmic cycles that are completing that we're talking about. Saturn's showing you what you're learned and what you've been learning. Intense emotional cycles. Also, these three emotional things are very private energies, with Venus and Scorpio getting to the truth of things, and then the Mars in Cancer, and then we have the Saturn and Pisces. They're very private energies. Okay, let me see what else I got. Yeah, Mars and Cancer's family patterns, lineage, can be quite triggering on what you received or didn't receive in childhood or youth. Some shadow work at 17 degrees, taking pieces of the heart, mirroring to acceptance to what has been, intense emotional cleanse, deeper emotional imprint, pushing you into hidden corners of self. Never go back to Libra verses of self. Also, wherever Libra is in your chart, look into that, and that's where it's going to affect you the most with the solar eclipse. This solar eclipse conjunct Moon Lilith is a 9-year cycle where we feel shame, our darkest point, things that you didn't acknowledge, triggers that opens up parts of yourself that you've been holding back, acknowledging or accepting something from 2015 and 2016. There's also a timeline all the way back to 1986 with Mars and Cancer. Okay, I don't think I had that in here, but something way back in Mars and Cancer. Also, July 2023, something with the nodes with that, with Libra and Aries is showing up in these cards too. I mean, in this solar eclipse, so that timeline too. Business negotiation areas had to openly discuss what we didn't like about that ourselves and other people, or who we don't like. Debate club, open up darker underbelly of Libra, mirroring and projections, where we disagree. Approach issues from a higher consciousness. With that being said, you need to approach these issues with a higher consciousness and balanced communication. Okay, so let's see what I got for you with the solar eclipse. I'm feeling the strong emotional energy. I'm feeling the pain in the heart chakra. Almost where I feel like my heart was racing last night. It woke me up in the middle of the night. I was worried about my blood pressure. But my heart chakra was really feeling pain where I had to do some tapping on it. And I had to meditate in the middle of the night to help get past that and slow my heart rate down. So we are getting some strong upgrades in the heart chakra and a lot of cleansing. So let me see what I got for you for the cards. And I know I talked a lot. I just wanted to give you a lot of information with this solar eclipse. It's probably going to affect us for the rest of the year. But let me see. It's very intense. Rest if you need to. Drink lots of water. And let's just see what I got for you. The heartbreak, the 3 of Swords, is opening up that heart chakra with Venus and Scorpio ruling it. And there's the Emperor. There's the Aries. North node is in Aries. It had something to do with these nodes, because the south node is in Libra and the north node's in Aries. The structure could be masculine. Libra is a masculine of Venus. Okay, there's the soul connection, the 2 of Cups. Sorry, I had this insight and it went away. So there's the heartbreak, healing. There's a soul connection, the structure, rebuilding that structure, and the gestational period, the 7 of Pentacles, are reflecting on your relationships. It could be your father timeline, your father lineage, how abandonment stuff, things like that. But I'm really feeling like the masculine is coming into their strength. That Emperor is the divine masculine energy, and his soul, his connection. On the outside, exterior is healing that heart chakra, opening it up. And the 7 of Pentacles is choosing to be happy, looking into the past and realizing I was so busy making everyone else happy, I wasn't making myself happy type of energy. That's in the 3D too, your masculine side. There's the Queen of Pentacles, stable, grounded, secure. There's the Queen of Swords, Libra energy, independent, confident. That's the Libra energy, the mind, moving from the mind and really grounding into this earth energy. And there's the Magician, Mercury. So Mercury in Libra here is communication, strong communication. And there's the Tower, Mars. So there's some big tower moments that have been coming in, emotional outbursts or emotional outbursts I'm getting with heartbreak, and really standing up for yourself, standing your ground against things with that. Something out of the blue. Trinity, getting centered, staying centered. Could be with work things and bosses and things like that, your relationship with them. Standing up for yourself. You got to have a balance though, and a way of doing that. The fights, yes, the Five of Swords with the Mercury and Libra. I told you, Libras are very verbally aggressive. So there could be, this is about new moon and reset, but there's a strong south with Lilith and Libra energy of the dark, she's standing up for herself. She's more rebellious. And there's the King of Swords. So we have the masculine and the feminine in that sword, that Libra energy, but really finding that balance. With the Magician, the manifester, the soul connection of coming out of the mind and really moving ourselves into that heart space. With the Mars above the masculine energy here, we have Mars and Cancer. The masculine are having the tower moments here. They're feeling that. So there is some strong tower moments with this. Here's the Cancer, which Mars is in Cancer here. The Chariot, there's progress. It's the number 7. Everything's being divinely guided. There's messages coming in. Justice, and there's the Libra, balance and harmony. This could be the communication that's coming in. But some of you haven't had the communication. It is coming in. Conclusions, 10 of Swords, abrupt ending. There's the 10. Ending of old patterns, South Node, karmic patterns, karmic cycles, all of that. There's the 6 of Pentacles. I am seeing this card as the equal give and take, the balance and harmony, the 606 that I just saw. And as I looked, and it was 2222. And the Knight of Swords of drama. This energy is moving quick. And there's the 6 of Swords here, another 6. So this 6 of Swords is moving, finding peace. There's the Lovers, Gemini. Jupiter's in Gemini right now, another 6. So 6s is about the balance and harmony. And then there's the 4 Wands, the foundation, making decisions. This is strong Libra energy. It's from September 23rd to October 3rd. So we're at the crossroads right now. We're at the crossroads with this solar eclipse. I'm surprised. And there's the 10 of Cups. A crossing over from the 10 of Swords to the 10 of Cups. It's 10-10 is this new beginning. Allowing ourselves with these relationships, finding balance and rebuilding and finding peace within yourself. And getting in tune with these connections and setting those intentions. It's fire here. And then there's the 10 of Pentacles, the ruler of this reading is wealth and abundance and spiritual abundance, strong spiritual abundance coming in. But this old structure is breaking down. The heart chakra is opening up, and it's really allowing this healing to come in. And then I get strong communications coming in, and then the balance, divinity with the world. Here is Saturn, and Saturn's in Pisces with the Queen of Cups. And the truth and clarity coming in, the unions and strong death and rebirth. If I dig deeper and pulling us out of that stuck energy. So really some really intense energy that's here. Strong emotional, I'm getting some tower moments here. Heart, pain. And I just feel like it's some exterior stuff that the emotions, even beyond the emotions, like actually feeling the heart pain. If you feel like you're having that strong heart pain, I almost felt like I need to go to emergency and just get checked out to make sure, because we don't want to get it confused with these solar storms and things like that. I always say, go to the doctor if you don't feel right. Don't just rely on these ascension flus and things like that. Always get checked, double, triple check yourself. Okay. I send you love and light, and that is the message here. So we are going through some emotional release. We're healing that heart chakra. So there's a lot of confusion, things that we've been going through. That looks like we're coming out of that and choosing happiness. the Seven of Pentacles. The main theme is the heartbreak, things that have hurt us in the past, maybe, and rebuilding that structure and that union that's coming together, that merge within yourself, that relationship with yourself of self-love. And then the gestational period is looking into the past and seeing how much you've evolved and allowing yourself to make better decisions for yourself and choosing love and happiness. And okay, so that is your message for this solar eclipse. I send you all love and light. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.